Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome into the CryptoLogic Podcast. As you guys can see, we have a very, very special guest. She agreed to come on to our show, and hopefully you guys show her some love on her channel. Every one of her links will be down in the description down below. But if you guys don't know who she is, she goes by the name The Finance Chick, which is actually pretty dope. She has almost 30,000 people following her on TikTok, man. She is actually a really big deal. So I'm going to shut up now and let her explain who she is and how she got into crypto. Go ahead, Mr. Finance Chick.
Hi, I'm the Finance Chick. So I actually got into crypto because I went to school for finance and I did regular investing. And then I just kind of felt like crypto was a better opportunity. And it felt like, you know, this is the beginning of something huge. So I wanted to learn as much as possible and just kind of like throw myself into it. And while doing that, I also felt like it was a good opportunity to incorporate social media and teach people about crypto, because I feel like a lot of people just brush it off. So I kind of wanted to create a space to make a friendly environment for people to learn and get more comfortable with finance and crypto. So that's how I started my TikTok, and it ended up doing pretty well. So I've been sticking it out, and it's been like a really fun journey, and it's cool to have a whole community. I feel like crypto community is really strong, and it's been a better experience having a social media alongside my crypto journey. And now I've been getting into YouTube, which I want to do more finance videos and teaching people how to learn about finance in an easy, digestible way. So it's not as scary, because I feel like everyone should learn about finance. So that's a little bit about myself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
That's dope.
Yeah. That's cool, because crypto community can like kind of it's like very welcoming once you get in, and it's like it's so like warm and welcoming to have a community, you know, especially once you find out they find out what cryptos you like. Yeah. And then now you have the community from each crypto that you're involved with. So it's like pretty cool, like a cool experience.
And it feels like everyone wants to teach everyone.
Yeah.
Like it does feel like that.
Yeah, I feel like if you're on Twitter, right, and you type in like, oh, something for Avalanche, or you type in something for Quant, the people of the community, they just flock to you. You're like, oh, how you doing? I'm new. Da, da, da. And it just it feels really good, you know. When I first got into crypto, I'm kind of like an introverted person, so you know, like being in crypto and then being on TikTok and all of that, it's a whole separate world that I knew nothing about. But I'm kind of glad that I kind of dived in.
You like cross over. You know?
Yeah. It feels like you have this corner of the internet where you have just like this space that you belong in. Like, as cheesy as that sounds, it's like this side of the internet that like other people don't have.
Yeah, they all get you, and everyone in the crypto space primarily wants financial freedom. They want to be able to get out of the system that was created for us as youth, you know, right?
Yeah.
The 9-to-5 grind, et cetera, et cetera. So it's like cool to see like-minded people like that on the internet.
Yeah. Definitely. Like, I've had times where I just like get beaten down by like having a 9-to-5, and I'm just like, I didn't even create this world. Like, why do I have to do this?
Yeah. Well,
you know,
hey,
crypto frees you from that, you know.
With you being in crypto now, you know, a couple years now, you might be like,
I'm very bullish on crypto.
Yeah.
There you go. Like to hear that.
Yeah, that's so cool. I mean, I guess we started in some questions, you know.
Go ahead, brother. Take it away.
We're there from roll.
Go ahead, take it away.
So like you've been doing your journey, you know, basically showcasing your knowledge in the finance world. And when it came to crypto, like what made you just say, hey, I'm gonna just involve crypto? Like what gravitated towards you to basically start talking about crypto?
So that was actually my first couple of videos, was just what blockchain technology was, because I kind of went through this phase where it was like, kind of sounded like womp, 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 womp when people talked about crypto. And then to understanding it, and I was like, I just felt like I went through like some wall, and I was like, holy shit. Like, it sounds crazy, but I was like, this makes sense. Like, I went from like completely not even hearing it to like, oh wait, this makes sense. So I was like, I want to make a video explaining it so someone can understand what that is and not like be confused by it. Like, it just felt like, honestly, it took like 1-minute video to just like open your eyes to something else. And that was kind of my first inspiration for like talking about crypto, because I was like, oh wait, this is actually not as complicated as people think it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's like how I felt. Yeah, I think you're the same way, right?
Yeah.
I called you about it.
I remember when John called me about crypto, and I honestly, like, when he was so enthusiastic about it, And I was just more on this fence of like, I don't really want to learn anything new. Like
I started naming all the tokens. I was like,
I was getting overwhelmed, to be honest.
Silica, look into these XRP, XLM.
But
Yeah.
but honestly, the more I kind of researched it, just because he was like nagging me so much, I just kind of had to, and I kind of just fell in love after that. So yeah, definitely being able to have a platform where you can easily explain crypto to someone who's never heard of it or wants to get in it but are kind of afraid is really a good thing, you know.
I think that's so cool, like how you said how you want to like explain it to where how you would understand it, because you said you went through this wall and then like, okay, how would I, if I were explaining it to myself, how would I want it to be explained?
Exactly.
And it's like you're kind of just talking to yourself, and then there's people like that are going to gravitate towards that, and then that's proven. You were
trying
proven
to pull
right.
people through the wall.
Yeah, and you did it. It was proven correct. Your intuition, you're just going in and doing it. It worked out.
Yeah.
You know, so
I really
awesome.
think that like just like it sounds cheesy and cliche, but like I kind of went into it like I'm gonna have a bunch of followers. Like that's just where this is headed towards. Like that's just my mentality the whole time. And I had friends and family that were really supportive too. Like looking back at some of my old videos, I'm like, wow, that's kind of cringe. Like, but I really felt at the time, I was like, wow, this video is great. It's gonna get 100,000 views for sure. Like that was just the mentality every time I posted, and I just didn't get discouraged.
That's good.
That's really good.
You're just boom, boom. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Did you start this year, you said, or when you started your TikTok?
I started TikTok in August.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's fast.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I started TikTok.
Great.
What, like how long
we started
ago?
End of June.
I spent
July.
I think I was like a month after you when you started.
Yeah, so
that's
like August.
Yeah, I guess
I was early July, but it took a while to get the traction to figure out exactly our
I still struggle with it too. Especially when life gets busy, it really is hard. Like there was weeks where I would do like 3 posts a day, and now sometimes I'll have to do 1 post a day and like skip a day 1 week. Like it sucks, but I'm not gonna just give up because I skipped 1 day. You know, like you just got to make it work.
Yeah,
exactly.
There's just gonna be times like that, you know.
Yeah. I mean, like our goal, you know, is to be like full-time content creators. So, you know, we have the TikToks, we do Instagram as well. Our YouTube channel, you know, we post every single day, literally. We haven't missed a day for like 7 months.
Yeah.
It's been hard. It's been hard. Like we wake up at 4 a.m. to come here, shoot the show, because we used to do it like we record today and then it would be out the next day, and then the information that we said yesterday wouldn't correlate to today, and it was like super weird. So we had to like come in. It was so.
We'd
like,
go over the
here's
markets.
Yesterday's.
Here's
yesterday's daily market.
It's green, and then the next day when they watch it, in reality it's all red. And they're like, wait a minute, why are they watching? It's green.
They're like, wait, what?
It's like a day behind. We realized, okay, this isn't working. So we had to do it day of.
We had to switch it up.
So I mean, that was like
that's really funny.
Yeah.
But like that's the things you go through, you learn, and like now it's funny.
But that's why I think it's better to kind of grow with TikTok as opposed to hitting one video and then going viral. You know what I mean? Because like
building.
If you build it over some time, now you kind of get the understanding. Now your cadence is a lot better, you know, and then when you start blowing up, you're like, okay, I put in the work, I'm good. You know what I mean? But if you just did one video and then you're gonna be like, I don't know what to do.
I definitely have a little bit of both of that. Like I think maybe once a month or like once in a while I'll get a really good TikTok, and that'll bring on a lot of followers. Like there was a point where I was getting like 1,000 followers a day for like a week, and I was like, holy shit.
That's like the best feeling ever. I recently just started getting that. Well, not 1,000, but like
but you 100. See some of that growth. And then it kind of slows down a little bit, but I'm starting to notice the same people in my comment section. Like I'm definitely building more of a community by not having viral videos like every video. And you know, I think what you're saying is definitely spot on.
Yeah, it's good because you can get easily caught up in that what is that, the dopamine, like that feeling of all those followers coming, and then like one day you don't get that many. Maybe you get like 400 one day, and the next day you get like 10. And
Yeah.
it's easy to, oh no, what's going on? You think the world is ending. It's just like the market going from green to red the next day.
Yeah.
So it's cool to be able to maneuver through that and then overcome those emotions.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we're all human, and
Yeah.
it's instant gratification, all that stuff, So
Exactly.
Yeah. When I was probably more excited when I got my first 100 followers than when I got to 10,000.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
crazy.
what I was telling John
Yeah.
the other day. Yeah.
We're like, whoa, there's 100 people that like my stupid.
Yeah,
memes.
it's crazy.
Like, what I do,
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm only getting 100 followers a day. And I'm just like, who am I talking to? Like, I was excited when I had 100. Now I'm getting 100 a day.
Crazy. It's so like
Yeah.
it's like a mind trip. It's like, really, this many people want to listen to me talk.
Yeah, and we say in the show that this is the opportunity. This is like an opportunity of a lifetime to get into crypto. Not only just to be an investor in it and to learn the space, but to be able to kind of free yourself. To, if you are funny, if you're outgoing, you can create content around this space.
Exactly.
There's a place for you. Like, you just go ahead and there's someone that's have the same perspective as you, the way that your cadence, the way you speak, they just gravitate towards you. It's like the ultimate opportunity in I feel like in life, in decades, where you can just make content.
Be free.
Yeah.
Be who you want to be,
It is.
And with TikTok here at the same time, when was the last time we had a viral platform, Vine, and how long did that last?
Like 2 years, right? I think.
Yeah. And then
Then it
It's so
Instagram
different
is,
than, Instagram is such a different thing
Yeah.
too. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Instagram. Like,
yeah,
Not
me neither.
anymore.
Yeah, it's just
It's
it's
starting to be
saturated.
weird.
It's like weird, and it got really like murky. Like, it got really strange. And then Twitter's great, but TikTok and crypto at the same time was like, whoa, this is like, you have to capitalize on this.
Yeah.
You have to.
I want
If you
to
ever
have
dreamed
a-
of making content,
I want to
yeah,
ask
if
you
you
a
have a name for
question.
yourself. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No. Go ahead. I'll
I
do
was
it
just gonna
after.
say, like, having a name in crypto is gonna be such a big thing in the future.
Yep.
So this is the time to be doing that now. Like, just even knowing the technology and how it works and like how to like speak the lingo, that's huge for like mass adoption. When most of the people don't even know what's going on, you're already going to be an expert.
Exactly.
That's what we said. Become an expert before it becomes their curriculum.
Yep.
So now people are going to be asking, what's an exchange?
How do I use it?
7 years from now.
Yep.
What's a swap mean? Like,
Yeah, what's
how
a
come I
swap?
can
Why
swap?
are you swapping your what?
The question I wanted to ask you was like, since you're now a TikTok influencer, do you feel
It's so
like,
funny to hear that.
it really is, right? That's why I said it, because I know it trips people out. But do you feel like you're in a whole nother world? Like, how does everybody not know about crypto? Do you feel that way, or is that just like me?
No, I definitely do feel like that, because you're in a space where everyone's talking about crypto. Everybody gets it. Like, there's people that know more about crypto than I do. And I'm just trying to like get on everybody else's level. And then you step outside of that and people are like, oh, that TikTok that you have is pretty cool. I don't know what anything you're saying is, but
I got
it's
that
like,
before too.
yeah, like it is crazy. Like you think it feels like when you're in crypto, like you're so late on everything.
Yeah.
But then you go outside of crypto and you're like, oh, I'm pretty early.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Super early.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people are always like, I don't know what you're saying, but it's cool though. It looks cool. The green screen and the text and everything. I don't know what you're saying though.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I know, which is like, I'm trying to make it easy to understand.
Yeah,
So it's actually good
like,
getting that feedback sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just crazy, where a lot of people just literally have no idea that they're missing out on the greatest like opportunity.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me.
But
it's just like,
it makes like this space, like it seems like really saturated, but if you look outside, like there's really not that many people trying to become a crypto influencer when you look at the whole influencer space. Like there's
That's
more
true.
people trying to do content creating, influencing, or like outfit of the day influencing, or just dancing.
yeah,
TikTok. Like,
social media.
those spaces are way more saturated.
Yeah.
That's true. I agree with that.
It's like social media marketing, in general, how to just be a content creator in general for brands.
Yep.
And then there's that phase since like 2016 was when it started, the Shopify phase, where everyone was making $1 million a month selling stuff on drop shipping.
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
That was a big fad for a while. You know,
Yeah.
like, and then crypto's in a few years. I'll show you how to be a crypto influencer. I'll show you how to be a crypto expert.
Yeah.
Rather than right now, just do it, just learn it, and then you'll be
Yeah, that's so true.
Exactly.
Then now people are gonna pay to learn how to be one. When you just buy your first crypto, and there you go, you're on your way, and just document your journey.
You are literally a crypto investor now. Congratulations.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we're gonna get to this part where it's like, now we're gonna talk about crypto. Like, what are your favorite cryptos? Your favorite your tokens, your favorite projects.
So yeah, oh my gosh, this is a tough question because there's so many that I like.
5? Should we do 5?
We're putting you on the spot right now.
Yeah. Okay.
She has a list.
So I really like XYO. I feel like that one's like, it's not like a hidden gem, but like more hidden than others.
Well, not a lot of people know about XYO or know what it does, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So I like XYO because it's, I'm going to be like bad with the exact lingo, but they
don't worry about it.
So like if your phones are in close proximity of each other, it like collects that data and puts it on a blockchain technology. So it's for like local proximity. So basically the problems that it would solve would be like deliveries.
Yeah, for Amazon and stuff. Yep.
Exactly. They're already partnered with FedEx, which is like pretty crazy. Yeah. So I'm like probably not explaining it that well because like I can't remember anything off the top of my head, but
that's basically what XYO is for. You know, they have like an app that you can use that validates, you know, and
I think they're like sentinels and bridges. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
That's like your VeChain. Sorry.
Yeah, it is similar to VeChain.
No, the way he explains VeChain.
Well, yeah, that's how I explain VeChain too.
But oh no, VeChain's similar to Quant, right? Kind of.
No, so VeChain is a supply chain management. So stuff like you know, like Walmart, they would utilize it.
If you buy it tracks what you.
It basically tracks like, so say for instance, like you buy a bag of chips, right? And you scan the QR code on the back of the chips. You will know exactly when it got packaged, which time, what date, where it came from, things of that nature. That's what VeChain is.
Yeah, and that's literally, and that's
short term.
Anyone can understand that.
You can understand that.
That's why we like, okay, everyone can understand that because like VeChain does supply chain management, and you get all the technical verbiage.
You lose them after that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we got
XYO.
XYO. Which one's next?
Yeah. One thing I wanted to add about XYO though is that they also do temperature. So it's like that could be something that they could do for tracking weather more efficiently. So that's why I like XYO.
Okay, did not know
and
that.
That's similar to like
I got in on XYO at like 2 cents. So
nice.
That's also why I like XYO.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. The finance chick making some plays. Y'all better be paying attention.
Yep.
So I also like VRA, sorry.
The gaming token,
because it's just like gaming. Yeah.
Okay.
I like gaming. I like getting into the gaming side because I feel like the gaming community is really going to drive crypto.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they already
Year
kind of
round.
are.
Year
Yeah,
round.
It just makes sense because they already are the people that are using NFTs before they were NFTs, really like getting skins on your characters and things. Like it just gaming and crypto just makes a lot of sense. And then I also have Hero, which is the scanning yourself and putting yourself into the metaverse.
MetaHero?
I heard about that.
MetaHero, yeah.
Yeah, MetaHero.
So that one's kind of cool. The only thing is like I like it because it is like a metaverse thing, and I'm like I want to get more into gaming and metaverse tokens. But the only thing is like I feel like someone commented this on my TikTok and I was like, that's a good point. They were like, why would you want to be yourself in the metaverse? Like when you could be anything.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh,
That's so true.
Dang,
I was like,
they hit me there, huh? Okay.
It's just
like,
yourself in there. You're like, wait, what? Everyone's like
Charizard,
everyone's like cool characters.
Yeah.
They're Michael Myers or their favorite characters.
yeah. So
Harry
that's
Potter.
like a good point.
That is actually a good point. I never thought about that. That's actually a really good point.
And then you guys know I like Link because they're like the bridge from external data to like blockchain data, and they're partnered. Like a lot of smaller coins use Link.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that's why I'm really bullish on it. They're partnered with big coins, and then they're also just used by a ton of coins. So it's like
they're
can't
original
really
too.
go. Yeah, they're original too, and it's like you can't really go wrong with Link. But it's not something that's gonna like 10x overnight, obviously. But,
Right. Yeah. Long-term
it's just like a
holding.
good. Yeah, it's just a solid project. So I like that one a lot. I'm also invested in Engine. I used Engine for
I
like
love Engine.
yeah, I was day trading with Engine. just for practice. Like
Engine was allowing you to make profits too. It would go from like 90
Yeah.
cents to $1 to $3 to $2.
Yeah, so I
remember
ended
that.
up I'm pretty sure like I day traded enough that I got like my initial investment out. So it's like everything that I have in Engine now is like
House
just like
money?
house money.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go. Good
Yeah,
job.
so
That's how
we
you
like
do it.
Engine.
Yeah.
Yay.
and I like Quant,
Okay.
HBAR, I have DAG.
Dag.
Wow.
Dag is one of the sleepers. Dag
That's a
is
sleeper.
The ultimate sleeper. Long term.
Yes.
Long
So
term
like
for sure, yeah.
sometimes when I made profits on XYO, I put some of my profits into Quant. But now I'm like, I wish I put them into Quant now.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
it is what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I still believe in Quant, like having like they're gonna have their run, I think soon.
Yeah.
I mean not soon, but
They're on. They have so much down the pipeline where it's inevitable that Quant will be in the top 10, top 15 at least.
yeah.
The
So
next
I just
couple
keep
years.
pumping right now I'm just pumping my DAG, HBAR, and Quant bags. Those
Oh,
are, like, the three.
One of our mods on this, we had him on the show too. Is Keith? He buys a Quant every week.
Every week.
week.
Oh
He
shit.
buys Quant every week. I don't know how
Like,
much he buys.
religiously.
He's like, I don't care what the price is. I'll buy.
He
He's
just
like
buys
300,
it.
200.
Yeah.
And we made fun of him today because Coinbase is integrating a ledger. So we're saying as soon as he plugs in his ledger to Coinbase, they're gonna know exactly how much Quant he wants, and then IRS can be like, "Oh, what you got in there, buddy?"
How did that get there?
Because he has all his Quant like awesome.
He has it all on the ledger
That's so
nano.
funny.
It's just kind of crazy.
So we're just making fun of him. That's cool. Like, yeah, he's gonna be like Quant in the comments.
So do you like dollar cost average mostly, or do you just take profits from one project and kind of move them into your long-term bag?
Yeah.
I do a little bit of both. So like if I'm making like a good profit where it's like it literally just mooned, I will take some of it and I'll put it in another project that I have that's like kind of sleeping,
Yeah.
which is what I did with XYO. But in general, like I still have a 9 to 5. So when I get paid, I'm like, all right, we're gonna put some of this in
Yes,
crypto.
there it is.
So that's basically I do. So by nature, that is like dollar cost averaging, I guess you
Yeah.
could say.
Yeah.
Constantly adding fiat into like the outside world money into the
Yeah.
that's
I'm basically envisioning like this is me growing my net worth. Like I'm not really
Yeah.
concerned on like what the value is because I'm just
Mhm.
like this is me building my net worth. Like once it goes into crypto, it's like no longer like a dollar sign anymore. It's just like
exactly.
numbers.
That's what. Oh my.
John said that more than me,
Yeah.
but yeah,
It's like it's gone.
I still be calculating like ETH is what 3,000.
Yep. I'm like, no, I got
All right.
0.2738.
And some people look at it like I
3
got
avalanche.
8 ETH, I got
Yeah.
10 ETH.
Yeah,
I'm not looking
it
at
is-
the dollars.
Yeah, especially when you get into, I mean, I'm not really into NFTs, but like when you're into NFTs, like I feel like the price of ETH is like almost irrelevant when you're trying to flip. It's like, how do you
Yeah.
get more ETH?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, kind of crazy. Have you read the book Richest Man in Babylon?
Mm-mm.
You should definitely read that book
Yeah.
because
But you're already practicing it. You're already doing it.
you're already doing
That's
it
financial-
without doing
yeah.
it.
It's like
Maybe I wrote the book.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine.
it's just literally multiplying your money, and then like every
Yeah.
time you get paid, you pay yourself first, which is investing in yourself, learning a new skill, putting in something that's an asset that's gonna appreciate, and then worrying about your bills and everything like that after you pay yourself
Ooh,
first.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
'Cause
then
I
you
feel like
pay
I
yourself.
definitely think
Yeah.
I definitely do my bills first.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
no,
guess that's like
that's the flip that the book
Yeah.
teaches you is like you pay yourself first and then you pay everything else. So if
Then
you
you-
don't have enough
Mhm.
by the time you finish paying yourself first, then that means you either need to pick up a side hustle or you need to take stuff away that's kind of irrelevant in your life.
Because you are the most
Ooh.
important asset in life is you pay yourself first. Whether like acquiring a new skill, learning something new, investing in, multiplying it, and then it's like, what does it say? It says make the money have children. So now the money has a son, and then that son has a brother, and then has a cousin, and has a nephew, and then you just keep making more
Keeps
children,
growing.
and then it keeps going and going and going. And then you'll never end up broke.
Yeah.
With that mentality.
I like that because I feel like it is kind of like you're becoming like a slave to your bills and like you're not
Yeah.
putting your mental health like
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. I mean, like some people, they'll look at their taxes at the end of the year and they'll say like, oh, I made 70,000. You're like, 70,000? Where did it all go?
Yeah.
But it
Where'd
went
it-
to
where'd it
bills.
go?
That's what
Yeah.
happened. Like you bust your butt every single day in your 9 to 5 or your regular job to pay bills, but you never pay yourself first. Like every once in a while you'll, go out to eat or, you'll go buy something from Target or whatever, and you think like that's, oh, I'm spending my money, but in reality, you're not.
You never just go to Target and buy one thing though, even though you plan to.
Exactly.
You leave with multiple
that doesn't
things.
exist.
Target, you never leave. I'm only gonna get this one thing, my get cat food or dog food, and you leave with like
12 things.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So like
That's
one
funny.
thing I think of mentally, like, because I think you guys probably understand this too. Like a lot of people are like, I want to spend my money now while I can and enjoy myself and, like not think about your future. But I like to like envision my future self as a separate person because I don't know what that person's going to be like dealing with. So it's like, I have to like, I'm set up, but I also need to set up like that future person because they could have like gotten into an accident and like can't work what I normally like. You never know what you're gonna be dealing with in the future.
Exactly.
So you got to make sure your future self is covered.
That's great. I didn't even.
A lot of people don't have that plan. They just kind of go through life willy nilly and just say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna spend all my money now, and if it happens, it happens. We're all gonna die, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But
I kind of had that problem a few years ago when I had an IT job. And I was literally telling myself, I'm like, okay, is this job, am I going to be at this job in 7 years, 5 years?
Yeah.
And I was like sitting there and I was like, I don't know. And then it just went away. I was like, all right, well, I'm here now. I have a job, I have a salary, all right. And then look where I am. I'm not there anymore. It's just crazy. Like, but I was younger, I was like 20, 24 or something like that. And I was just sitting there like.
Man, I would kill to go back till I was like 23 and invest in
Would you cut off your arms and legs to get back?
Well, I would need my arms to trade, but
one of our show regulars, Dante DeFi, he's 23, and we're like, man, because we're like, dude, I remember when I was 23, and we sound like we're old. We're like 20. We're 29. So we sound like
okay, yeah. I was curious. I was like, how old are you guys? You guys are that old.
And then we're like, we remember Dante. I mean, when we were 23, and we're like, Dante, you're over here building a YouTube channel. You're building a community. Yeah. And we're like, you're doing it right, man. You're investing. It's like, because I remember we were 23. It was
just parties all basically.
Dumb. It was just dumb.
Dumb stuff. But he's a quant maxi. Dante DeFi is a quant maxi.
Yeah.
So I kind of like felt the same way. Like when I was in college, like I just partied every week. I was like, all that time and money just wasted. What was I thinking?
I saw that TikTok where the guy, I forgot his name, the investor guy, and it was like no, and it was like when you're watching, and I saw you. What did you said something?
She was buying her nails.
No, but she commented, and I was like, dude, that's how I felt watching this video because he was like, wow, me watching my younger self party over the weekend was instead of investing or learning financial literacy. And then you're like, this hit me hard, or I feel attacked, or something like that.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. I was like,
you haven't seen that video, huh?
I just seen her video right before it got on.
Yeah,
she did that, but it was for her nails. It was for her nails.
The other one, he was at a party and he was watching his younger self party instead of learning finance. That's so funny.
Because I literally had an existential crisis once. I was like, oh my God, I wasted 4 years. What was I doing?
Yeah.
It happens. But you got to be grateful that you're in it now.
Yeah.
Though,
Yeah. And I'm grateful that I can hopefully pass on that knowledge to somebody else so they don't make the same mistakes.
Exactly.
That's like the ultimate like blessing of being in this space now. It's like, okay, I know now. So then the future of my, bloodline or whatever is good to go.
Exactly.
It starts with one person. It always starts with one person to figure it out and then pass it on.
Yeah.
So
it's all about passing it on, like, because I feel like that comes back to, I feel like it comes back to like people will try to like take you under their wing and you take other people under your wing and things like that.
Yeah. 100%.
Yep. And I wanted to ask, so like, how do you feel about the crypto space as it stands now? And then it's a 2-part question, I guess, compared to before. Let's say everyone's always reminiscing to 2017, 2018, the big crash, and then the future. So how do you feel about it now, and then compared to in the past, and then where do you think it's going to go in the future?
So when you say how do I feel about it now, like, do you mean if I think we're going to a bear market or like?
Oh, like, what do you think about the space now? Do you think that we're in a place where there's no turning back, where crypto is on the way to just being full adoption, or are we still like years away, or like are we accelerated to where it was a few years ago?
I think things are a lot different now because, like I said, I am in like the financial industry space. And at my job, we had a corporate wide like call about how our firm was getting into crypto. Like they started investing in crypto. And that was a big deal.
Yeah.
That didn't happen back then.
Exactly.
Yeah, that didn't happen. That's like happening now. Where like these financial institutions are trying to figure out how crypto works and just getting into it. So like without like fully like, I don't know if I'm even allowed to talk about this, but like, let's go. I'm not gonna say the company, but they invested like $500,000 and they were talking about creating their own coin. And I'm like,
oh yeah, see now
your coin.
That's not gonna work out. I mean,
no, I'm like,
just partner with them. Just partner with the guys and the girls that already know what they're doing. Just you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's exactly like I feel like they should be partnering with an already like established project.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to create their own. Like,
they'll figure it out.
You already, exactly.
They'll learn the hard way.
And it's funny. I'm like sitting at my desk, and these people are all talking like super traditional finance terms, and like I know most of the people in the company have no idea what they're talking about, and I'm over here like I know this stuff, guys. Like, that's not how you talk about crypto. Like, you're not even funny. Like,
hey,
you're not even making jokes.
That's when you integrate yourself, and then they're like, what?
Yeah,
she knows. 6
like salary. If I walked in, I was like, guys, do not make a coin for this company.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Just call Quan. Just call.
Exactly.
Call XLM. Just say you want a partner. You know.
Yeah.
Go to there too.
But I do think that is like a big thing that like the fact that they had a company wide announcement that they're investing in crypto, like that's huge. Like, and I'm at a company that's like a multi-billion-dollar asset company. So this is just like the start, you know?
Right.
They're managing funds?
So it's like a hedge fund. So it has like all different departments. I work in investor servicing, but they also have like a department where they manage like high net worth individuals, things like that.
Oh, nice. That's pretty dope. So I guess that's where you got the name from, huh?
Yeah. But I also applied for a new job recently, and I asked them about crypto, and they so they like outsource an investment like group that invests in crypto. So they're not investing in crypto, they're basically hiring other people to like invest in crypto for them. So it's like that's two in like financial investment firms that I know that are getting into crypto.
We've heard about that. That was like that's kind of what the futures are in a sense.
Yeah,
it's like you're not investing
ETF
in
futures.
You're not investing in the Bitcoin, but you're investing in the companies that are investing in the Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Or using Bitcoin on their as a balance sheet or something like that. Something like that.
Well, they like I know they were gonna do the Bitcoin ETF.
The spot
Bitcoin.
Yeah,
the spot. And then they didn't do it, which is like I feel like that is kind of like that would have been huge adoption because all these like old heads would have been just investing in the ETF.
Yeah.
Because it's like easier for them. They're like, oh, it's already on my thing. Like I'll just do that. Like I don't want to get a wallet. Like they don't want to do that stuff. So that would have been huge adoption.
Yeah. It legitimizes it for them too.
A lot of the spot ETFs have not been approved by the SEC. Like,
and some people think it's because the like these big whales at the top, like they still want to accumulate more before it like skyrockets.
Yeah.
MicroStrategies.
They
bought the dip again today.
El Salvador is a country that's buying it, you know.
It's just,
But I think Canada is going to be the first one to get the spot ETF. And Fidelity might be the first one to get it. So
that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge.
It's going to be
So I'm bullish on crypto.
The future of it and everything.
I think that it's just going to be like different than before because we're seeing more like it's more legitimate now. Like it's not like this thing that people make fun of you for getting into it. Like legitimate people in finance are like taking it seriously now, which I think is a big game changer. But I think that there's still like the ability to have another bear market because they're like I just feel like the cycles are kind of like still going to happen, and you have these. It's still such a small total asset that like the whales can still affect the market quite easily, and even the community too.
Yeah.
I think we're definitely gonna have at least one more devastating bear market.
That's what I think too. I think we're gonna have one. I think we're gonna have one more, and it's gonna be shorter than the last one.
Instead of 4 years.
Yeah, I mean that's the narrative going around,
And I think
4 years.
that's the opportunity. That is the moment where you come out on top of it, and the cryptos that you do the research on and you fully know that, you will come out on top and be on the other side, and your life will
Exactly.
change. Your life will change.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like if I end up holding the bag after this bull run, like I'm not even sweating it because I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna keep getting more. Like I don't even care.
Yeah.
Some people think we're crazy, because they're not taking, like, we don't want to take profits on certain projects. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, like I will, like I'll try, but like if it doesn't work out, like I'm not even gonna sweat it.
Yeah, it's like a feeling, right? You just like, okay, I think I should take profits here.
Yeah, I mean, you're never gonna take profits at the top.
Yeah.
So I mean, why not just dollar cost average out? You know what I mean? And kind of safeguard yourself. So yeah.
Yeah. Did that answer both your questions? I feel like I only answered
I think it was kind of weird. My question was kind of weird because I was just trying to like say, like, going forward, what do you think about it, and what do you think about it before compared to now?
Yeah.
I guess I just overworded it.
Yeah, I feel like I just like went off.
But it was perfect. It was perfect.
Yeah, I think I went off and accidentally answered everything.
By accident. See, guys? See, that's another reason why you gotta subscribe to the channels, man. She answered the question on the accident. Just poof. There you go.
Don't miss.
So funny.
You have another question, John?
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is the last one. It's
last question for you.
So,
here we go. Drum roll.
What advice would you give a newer crypto investor? What advice would you give yourself if you were first time into crypto, a new investor?
I think like this is gonna sound like cliche.
Not financial advice.
Not financial advice,
entertainment purposes only.
This is my financial advice. Not financial advice.
It's crypto advice.
This is gonna sound cliche, but I think like just jumping into it, like I think if you just sit and wait to like try to do the most research possible and like, you know, take your time, you're just going to be missing opportunities. And I just personally am one to kind of learn on the job. So if I lose money here, like I learned something and then I'll, you know something for the future. Like, don't be worried about your losses, like in a like fiat money kind of way. Like just think about it as a journey, as a process, and just jump in honestly and kind of like learn as you go. Like not necessarily like aping into everything, but just like learning as many projects as you can. Also, you don't have to invest in every project you like. I think that would be another piece of advice.
That's a huge one.
I wish
Ooh, say that again, because I don't think they heard you. Go ahead, say that again. Say that again.
All right. My financial advice, it's not financial advice, is you don't have to invest in every project you like.
Man, I wish I would have heard that a long time ago. Because I would see stuff and I'd be like, dang, I got $50. Let me throw $50
in there.
Oh, I got $100. All right, let me throw that up in there. You know, and I was just so spread out, had like 20, 30 cryptos. And I was like, dude, what is all of this stuff? I need to get out of this.
But then again, if you do that, that's how you learn. So there you go.
Exactly. That's true. Well, that is very, very true.
Very critical.
So we asked our questions. Did you have any questions for us?
So I guess we also had talked about a lot of stuff. So just in general, what do you guys think about your journey with being a crypto creator? Where do you see your journey going, and kind of what is your purpose for crypto creating?
So for me personally, when I started my TikTok or even the channel, speaking primarily on TikTok, I didn't really know where I was going with it. You know, I kind of was just trying to create content around it because I was documenting my lifestyle, you know? And recently I started to get more into the beginner friendly type, content. So learning how to, invest correctly, the difference between centralized exchange, decentralized exchange, diving into DeFi, because a lot of people think crypto is just buying and selling, and there's way more to crypto than just buying and selling. We got NFTs now, we got DeFi that came out about 2 years ago. You have these new waves of the DAOs and staking and all of this stuff. And I feel like a lot of people don't really know that. Even people who have been in crypto for a while, they kind of just assume that it's just one way, and there's so many ways in crypto. So that's more where I'm leaning towards as far as the TikTok goes. But as the overall channel on our YouTube channel, it's always been geared towards beginner investors. You know, we've always wanted to kind of be a voice where you can come and just kind of have a conversation that not a lot of people are talking about. You know, have a space where you can just feel safe and be like, you know what, I'm just come down and just chill and listen to what, you know, these guys have to say. Cause, you know, they're really talking about things that literally no one is talking about. You know, we go over the market every day. We go over the news, let you guys know what's going on around the world, what people are saying about crypto. And a lot of the channels that we found before we even started our channel, it was mostly just like, here's the next 1000X, here's this, here's that. Jump in. And we're like, we didn't really want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I think. But I'm going to let John kind of take it away.
Yeah, it's similar. We always saw people building, you know, communities based off of the next 100X, next 1000X. And we, like, for me personally, I knew that. I'm like, okay, there's more to it than that. It's like, my biggest thing is always to respect the crypto space. Because if you respect it and you do your due diligence, you'll be fine. And for the TikTok, for me personally, I wanted to just kind of educate, but then like bring news and then kind of like spread awareness. Like, hey, crypto is coming and it's here to stay. And eventually the window will be gone to where if you want to get into crypto, it's just going to be like getting in the stock market. You're going to buy Microsoft. You need to put a lot of money up to do something with, you know?
Yeah.
And right now is an opportunity to learn. You know, you're going to have bumps and bruises, but you're going to learn and be able to grow in the crypto space. And that was like primarily what I wanted to do for the TikTok, you know, spread the news out. And then for our channel was just kind of like have it to where it's just like at a barbershop, you're just talking about crypto where it's just people can just come and have a talk. You don't have to hear no technical analysis or anything. And I've always been against technical analysis. and then, you know, we had the juniors on the show and he does technical analysis and he like made me like appreciate it a little bit more, you know, but we just wanted it to be a place where anyone can just come in. You don't know anything about crypto. You watch our channel. It's like, okay, let me do a bit of research. Just because we show you how to research. We do research every day.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of make it so simple. Just a conversation.
Yep. Cut dry.
I think that definitely shows through with your show. Like, it's just entertaining, but I also feel like if you watched it every day, you're not going to not learn something. Like, you're going to be like growing that knowledge of crypto just by watching every day, but it's genuinely entertaining. Like, I was watching your videos and you guys were cracking me up. So I think like your purpose that you guys set out, like, definitely shows through for sure.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely.
You're welcome. How did you guys meet?
We're best friends. We've been best friends for years.
Yeah, I was a new student. It was like what, 8th grade? No, 7th grade.
7th grade.
So I was a new student. He had a big old afro.
Yeah, my afro was huge. Like, honestly, if I had my afro now
up on New Year's,
I couldn't fit in this.
Yeah,
thing.
He had a big old afro. I remember that.
Like, it would be halfway in his screen and all that. But we were best friends.
I mean, years ago that was.
That's time. Cool. I like that you guys have each other because I think when you're trying to be entrepreneurial or, you know, just content creating, it really helps having another person to keep you in check.
Accountability.
Keep your drive up. Yeah.
And it's not all sweet too. We bump heads a lot. It's a lot of ego. You know, it's normal though. That's the best though. Like. Whenever we come out, it's kind of good to have that though. Yeah, because you're like checking each other. Yeah, it's we always come out on top better than we were the day before. There's something that creative differences. You know, is that the same thing? Ideas. Yeah. Right. Content, creative differences. So that it's always good to have someone there say, hey, that idea's not. You know, like I don't like that idea. Why? And then we just kind of like
go back and forth about it.
It's good. It's good though. It's good because you don't want to be one person just.
You don't want someone to totally agree with you all the time. Yeah. You know, because then I feel like you don't grow at that point. If you're kind of tippy-toeing, kind of afraid to be like, look, no, I don't think this is good and this is why. And then they're like, yeah, but I think this is good because this is why. And then you can agree to disagree or whatever.
Yeah, like you don't want a yes man around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I'm thankful that we don't have that dynamic. We actually bump heads. So it's actually a good thing.
Do you have a accountability partner for you personally?
Not really. Like, it is kind of something I wish I had. Like, I also think that it's nice having someone that understands your lifestyle too, especially like with like this space, because you know, you're not, I mean, I don't know what you guys do, but like when you're like, I don't want to go out every weekend, some people are like, what? But
Oh
like
no,
you're
we
in
do.
your
I
20s.
don't.
Yeah, we haven't went out in a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, the most
Ex-
out we
okay,
go
okay.
out is like to the movies.
It's yeah.
So
Yeah, but like it's good to have someone where it's like that lifestyle makes sense and like
Yeah.
versus like you're kind of like the outlier
Yeah,
in the group, you know?
that's kind of sucks. Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely feel
so
like
but
that.
it is something that like I've kind of like set some boundaries with some of my friends and family, like to just kind of be like, this is what I'm doing, and you know, I'm just kind of grinding it out.
Yep.
So but hopefully one day I'll have like a partner.
Yeah.
Like
Hey.
someone like, you know, like I think it'd be cool to have someone that's like doing the same thing as me, and like working as like a business partner, kind of like that could happen one day. I don't know, but you guys already have that, so
Yeah. I mean, when we first started, you know, we started doing interviews and stuff, and then we found Dante, and
And he was the same thing.
he was the same. He was just a lot younger.
He had conflict within
Within
himself
himself.
because he was like arguing with himself, you know, because like who else am I gonna argue with? Like, is this idea good?
Yeah.
Is this idea bad?
None of his friends were in crypto, and they're still not in crypto.
Yeah, and so he felt like he was alone. And then
Exactly.
when we reached out to him to get him on the show, he was like, "Oh man, like," and we felt the same way. We're like, "Hey, we wanna expand, you know what I mean, and get as many people we can on board." We had like a vision one day when we went to our country. We're like, we hope to have a show where there's like 10 people on the show, just all talking crypto on a live stream. Everyone just
have a
watch.
conversation.
Yeah,
you know?
and that's like we're you know, so we're like the
it's
Avengers.
really fun meeting people that will talk about crypto.
Yeah,
like, it's,
exactly.
Like I feel like when two crypto people meet, like their eyes light up.
Yeah.
And like, let's talk about crypto.
We got your slot. We got you on there. So there's
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when we do that, you're already guaranteed a slot there.
Exactly.
Nice,
If you ever want to
Brady
come
Bunch,
back, you know.
What is it? The Brady Bunch has like the little.
Yeah, the Brady Bunch.
That's what we envision. Like one day, or like soon, we're gonna have like just 10 people on the screen, 5, 6, 7 people. Just
Exactly.
So funny, yeah.
But hey,
yeah, I would be honored to be one of those 10 people.
I would love to do that. Like I don't know how soon it is, but like New Year's or something like that.
that would be pretty.
Like
cool.
we were planning on doing a New Year's show and trying to, you know, like that'd be so cool to have people come in and then
do their New
check
Year,
in. Yeah,
New
check
Year, new
in.
me
Yeah.
with crypto.
Yeah.
What?
New
Check in
year,
on New Year's.
new me,
Yeah.
new crypto.
There
Crypto,
you go.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Hashtag
New
put
Year,
that
new
on a
me.
shirt.
But honestly, hey,
Merch.
you know, with you being on the show, we definitely appreciate it. But you know, if you ever need a accountability partners, whatever,
Yeah.
reach out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're cool. You're dope. We enjoyed your commentary. You're obviously very
Thank
smart.
you.
So
Thank
you know what I'm saying? Everyone who's watching this show right now, you guys have to go ahead and go to the description, click her links, and follow her
Follow
on
up.
every single platform.
Follow up. We would love to have you on the show one day. Just go do a
Just
show
casually,
with us. Yeah.
just casually on the show.
Just hey, we got
Yeah.
and just,
I
just
would
do a show
definitely
live
do
with
it.
us.
Yeah. I'll do it like whenever you guys want me to come on. Like this has been so fun, honestly. And
Cool.
and like it was a big deal. Like I was like, I'm being asked to be on a podcast. Oh my God. Like I was like, Mom, Dad, I made it.
Mama, we made it. Yeah, there we go. But hopefully you guys found some value today, guys. It's been an amazing show. We have an amazing guest, and hopefully she will come back on. She said she would, so you know, we kind of got that solidified in there. And yeah, like we said before, follow on all our channels, like and subscribe if you found something helpful today. And we'll see you guys on Monday. Take care. God bless. Be safe. Peace out.